Yo, what's good YouTube? Today we are going to be replacing the tint on my Audi S5. The tint is not very dark. You can pretty much see all inside the car. This is 37% tint. The back window right now has no tint. We're going to be taking this window tint off the sides because we're going to go darker. Like I said, this is a 37% film. Let's go ahead and get started and take this tint off of the side windows of the car. So I'm hoping that when I take the actual tint off, the glue does not separate from the film and leave residue on the window. I'm gonna try to pick off a corner right here. And once we get that leverage, I'm gonna start heating up the film and hopefully it comes off smooth. So let's see what happens. Alright, and the window tint is all off. I'm gonna show you guys real quick just so you can see. There is a little bit of glue. It's kind of hard to see on camera. There's a tiniest bit of glue on there. It's really hard to see on camera. None of the glue really separated onto the window like I thought it would. One thing that I was worried about is the film on the bottom here, how it's kind of tucked in about 1/4 of an inch all the way in there. I actually thought that would be really hard to get out, and I thought that I wouldn't be able to get that out. Luckily, as I was pulling on the film while heating it up, it kind of just slipped out and it went out pretty smoothly, so I'm very happy about that. Here's the old film here. I'm so glad that's off because it was just way too light. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started and do the rest of the sides. Alright, so the tint on the car is all completely removed, so let's go ahead and get this car retinted. Alright, we're back here. The tint is installed on my car. Super excited to have this tint on after not having dark enough tint on my car for a few months now. About 37% on the sides, no tint on the back window. But now we are all good, so here's the car. And if you guys are wondering what percent tint I got, this is 15%. 15% on the side windows and 15% on the back window. There's no tint on the windshield at all. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see. Just so you have a little bit of a reference, this is 15% on the side window, and as you can see the light coming in on the windshield, when you split it across, this is no tint on the windshield and 15% on this side of the driver's side window. So it is pretty dark. It actually feels, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it actually feels pretty dark here in the cabin. The windshield, since it's not tinted, is bringing a lot of light in because it's one of the biggest windows on the car. I'm gonna step out the car so you guys can see it. On the outside, that's how it is looking in. That's how it is looking out. There I am. I think it looks awesome with how dark it is right now. I felt like I was driving in a fishbowl and I didn't have the tint on it, but super happy that it's on now. As you guys can tell right there in this shot, that's how it looks with nothing, no tint on it, and then with 15 looking out from the outside, or I'm sorry, looking in from the outside. And just go around the car. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's tint, that's 15%. A few of you guys have been asking me if you should go with 15% or 20%. I personally was stuck between 20% and 15% only because it is illegal to have. I drove with 20% tint for a few years on my old car and I never got pulled over for it, so I should be okay. But I would definitely say go with 15%. 15% just looks awesome. It's just a tad bit darker than 20%, obviously. But personally, I recommend just sending it. If you're stuck between the two, just go ahead and go for 15. And I honestly probably would have regretted it if I went with 20 rather than 15. But like I said, I couldn't be happier. That's pretty much the video. Thank you guys so much for made it to the end. Please like it if you did enjoy. It really helps the channel out. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out. I need a crib with a pool, fuck that. I need a crib with a leg. Down the Glock, watch out for the snakes.